The other day, I went to go take a hike up near Sonoma, and at the head of the trail, there was a sign that said, "Watch out for snakes." And I thought, I do not want to see that sign. And then I thought, no, you do want to see that sign, because that sign is going to help you elevate your awareness when you're walking this trail. Because the thing about snakes is they can hide in plain sight. They are really good at camouflage. And then I started thinking, I wonder what other warning signs we get in life that we don't want to see. Beware of snakes? What about beware of codependency? Beware of settling in your life. Beware of pretending. And what if those warning signs were there to help us, to support us in having the kind of life and relationships that are fulfilling and meaningful and joyful for us? Then maybe we would want to see them. Warning, pause, like this video right now before we go one more minute in. So the first warning sign is a warning against codependency. If you're like me and a lot of people I know, it's pretty easy at times to slip into codependency. It's natural, you love people, you want to help, you want to do things for them, and oftentimes that can be out of genuine care and concern. But where does it slide over into codependency? And what are some of the warning signs? Well, one big warning sign to pay attention in advance. Ask yourself, is this person becoming stronger, more independent, more capable because of my interaction with them, because of the way I engage with them or the things I do or don't do for them? And if the answer is yes, they are becoming healthier, stronger, great. You're in a good place. They're in a good place. But what if, as you look at the relationship, you notice that they're not becoming stronger or healthier, that actually what's happening is they're becoming more dependent on you. They're relying on you more and more for things that they could actually do for themselves. That's a great warning sign about codependency. And you may be surprised to find out that for them, while they're enjoying you doing all the things for them, at the same time, perhaps there's some resentment or frustration or anger building up. And let's get it out on the table. Let's put it in the light and have a conversation so that together you can renegotiate the relationship. Another thing to pay attention to is, how do you know if you're settling in life? How many of you are perfectly satisfied with your life? Things are going well, there's a routine, you get up, you brush your teeth, you get dressed, you go to work, you come home, you have dinner, you read a book, you watch Netflix, you go to sleep, and then rinse and repeat. Same thing next day, next day, next day, with some variation perhaps on the weekends. If you are satisfied, not like that's a problem, also ask yourself, am I fulfilled? It's very easy to become satisfied with the status quo, satisfied with our routines, instead of pushing and seeing, where can I challenge myself? What could be new for me? Where could I stretch and learn? There's something beyond satisfaction, and maybe that's called fulfillment. Ask yourself, does my life have meaning? How am I generating meaning in my life? And if you're not sure about that, or that seems hard to answer, that could be a sign that you're just settling. You're settling, and let me tell you, life goes fast. You may have already noticed this, but time goes really, really fast. And so settling for a day or a week or a month can very easily slide into years and decades. So pay attention to those warning signs on the front end so that on the back end, you're not looking at your life and saying, I wish I would have fill in the blank. The third warning sign to pay attention to is pretending. And in my mind, I relate pretending to the camouflage that snakes have in the wild. It's there, but you can't always see it. But if you pay attention, you can definitely identify them before you trip over one. A great question I like to ask myself and other people is, what are you pretending not to know? You have an intuition about, there's an awareness of somewhere in the background, yet you refuse to bring it to the foreground. It's very easy in life to continue on pretending not to know things until there's a blow up, there's a problem, there's a relational breakdown. And then hindsight tells us, oh yeah, I think I could have seen that coming. There was this, there was that, there was this other thing. But in the moment, we explain it away. We pretend not to know it. We look the other way. Now, the corollary to what are you pretending not to know is what are you pretending not to feel? What emotions are you avoiding, shoving down, looking the other way when they happen, or just maybe getting busy or doing something to distract yourself? And so you pretend that they're not there. You pretend not to be feeling them when you're actually feeling them. The more that you ignore any of your emotions, the more you pretend not to feel one thing, the less you will feel all the things. And numbness is a pretty strong warning sign that something's not right, that something needs to be addressed in your life and probably in your relationships as well. So pay attention to the warning signs. They're there for your benefit. They're there to help you. They're your friends. They're there to let you know, hey, this could be coming down the road. And now you have an opportunity in the front end to take action and to do something about it instead of waiting until the back end where all you've got is hindsight. Now, if you're feeling tense or anxious just listening to this video, let me point you to another video about difficult conversations, how to have difficult conversations, why they're important to have. Because I know for most of us, we don't rush in to have those difficult conversations because maybe we feel ill-equipped or nervous or anxious, or we imagine worst case scenario is going to happen. Check out that video. I promise it's going to be a great resource for you to move forward and address these warning signs. If this video was resourceful for you, if you saw something that illuminated part of your life that's really important to you, then please ring the bell for notifications, like and comment, and